So is the process of naturally healing your eczema, dermatitis, and psoriasis causing you unneeded stress, maybe even making you feel depressed? In today's video, I'm going to share with you guys some tips and tricks that have helped me and the people that I work with overcome depression and stress related to naturally healing eczema, dermatitis, and psoriasis. What's up, my friends? Welcome to another video. I'm Stuart. I'm here to help you get your skin and your overall health back on track. So I've been skin disease free for over 9 years, and I've had the pleasure of working with thousands of clients who are focused on healing their skin naturally without the use of drugs. To heal your skin, you do have to heal your gut biome and you do have to heal your hormones. The problem is that when you're going through that process, it takes a long time and it's extremely stressful. It can cause depression, anxiety, just mental anguish. And the problem with that is that the more mental anguish, the more stress, the more fight or flight you're going through, the more it negatively affects your gut biome, making it even harder to heal. It's like a horrible cycle. I found some things with my perspective and my behaviors that I switched up that made that so much easier, and I want to help you guys do the same thing. If you guys are into this information, if you like the idea of naturally healing your skin without drugs, remember to subscribe and remember to share. This is what we are all about on this channel and in this community. So this topic came from my Instagram page. If you guys need help or if you have questions, make sure to comment below or visit my Instagram page and comment there. So in order to overcome the stress and the depression and the anxiety and the mental anguish, you first have to figure out what is the cause of these stressors. What is creating the stress in the first place? Then we can do something about it. Major stressor number one, and one of the root problems of depression, is social isolation. Remember, it's totally normal when you're feeling ugly and unworthy to socially isolate. I was guilty of it all the time when I first started trying to heal my skin. I didn't want to go out in public. I didn't want to be seen, and I really didn't like the way that I looked. My self-worth was really horrible. The thing is though, we are social creatures, and when we isolate from other people and when we deny human touch and human interaction, we actually become more depressed. We need other people to be healthy and to heal. So if you're social isolating and this is causing you more stress and more depression, there's a few things that you can do about it. Number one, surround yourself with people who love you no matter what. They love you for you, whether you have a flare-up or not, no matter how you look. They support you, they respect you, and they love you. On top of that, you've got to really clean up your relationships in order to heal your skin. You've got to get rid of those vampires. You got to get rid of those negative people that bring you down, that tell you you can't do it. And you really got to be clean with the relationships that you have. Supportive, healthy relationships only. Also, a key factor for overcoming isolation and depression is to give back. When you start to show up and be there for other people who need help or who need you, or you just do something of service, it makes you feel absolutely amazing. Remember, you are worthy, you are strong, you are beautiful, and when you connect with other people and you share your love with them and you share your truth with them and you help people out and you allow them to do the same thing for you, your depression and your isolation will be a thing of the past. Obsessive research mode does not help you heal your skin. Do more doing and less obsessing and researching. This might be the number one thing holding people back from naturally healing their skin. It's the obsessive research mode. Spending less time researching and more time doing can cause a huge shift in your stress levels and in your overall energy. Spending less time looking for the answer and more time creating an approach that is customized for you in terms of your diet, in terms of your exercise, in terms of your lifestyle, in terms of everything, will put you into an energy that is solution oriented instead of an energy that creates anxiety, which means you're worried about the past or you're projecting fears about the future. More information weighs you down. It doesn't set you free. Simply put, more doing, less researching. See this thing right behind me? The mirror. Being obsessed and obsessing over the way you look and the symptoms by checking the mirror all the time is a major source of stress and can really give you anxiety and make you feel horrible and depressed. So 10 years ago, my typical daily routine was as soon as I woke up in the morning, I was going to the bathroom or going to some mirror and I was picking at my flakes and I was checking to see if there was new flare-ups, and I was obsessing over the way things looked and just managing the symptoms and obsessing and looking in the mirror all the time. On the other hand, when I had good skin, when I was having those, weeks of having normal skin, I was still obsessing about the mirror. Every mirror that I walked by, I would check to see if that dreaded eczema monster was gonna come back and bite me in the butt, to see if things were still normal and things were still good. Obsessing about the mirror and obsessing about the symptoms keeps you in a cycle of producing more of the same energy. So about halfway into my year that I finally healed my skin, something really awesome happened. It was super surprising, but it made a huge difference in my life. So I woke up one morning and instead of going to the mirror, I just went to the kitchen. I wasn't thinking about doing this, it just happened. I went to the kitchen and I made my morning drink. I started going through my healing routines. I was doing my dry brushing, I was doing some yoga, I was doing some movement, I was drinking my water. I was just in the solution, I was in the routine of healing from the root issue. I was feeling really good and something struck me. I wasn't thinking about my skin at all, and for the first time in probably 3 years, I hadn't gone to the mirror to check my symptoms or to remove flakes or to do anything. And I have to honestly say that from that point on, my entire healing experience, and this might sound funny to you, but it's true, became fun. It became easy. It became enjoyable. I focused so hard on the solution, my day-to-day routines, my behaviors, that it really didn't allow my mind to obsess about the symptoms. It didn't allow my mind to have that desire to go to the mirror and constantly be checking. So instead of obsessing about the symptoms, my brain became obsessed with the solution, and it changed everything for me. So here's a really important thing to remember and keep in mind. Your mental health, your hormonal health, and your gut biome health are all interrelated. So taking a holistic approach and focusing on all three with your healing plan at the same time can drastically speed up the healing process. Also, as your gut biome heals and your hormones heal and your filtration organs heal, the better your body deals with stress. A big part of the reason that you feel depression and you feel anxiety is because your inner body is so out of whack. Your immune system is so out of whack that your neurotransmitters, your dopamine receptors are not functioning properly. Your gut biome relates to your brain, your hormone relates to your emotions, and the more balanced all of those things are, the better you naturally feel. So as you heal your gut biome and as you heal your hormones, you're also going to be healing those receptors that allow you to actually deal with stress in a positive way and feel good about the process. Okay, so 3 basic things to take away from this video. Number 1, avoid social isolation by reaching out to other people and being of service, by giving back. Also, surround yourself with a support system that truly loves you no matter how you look. Number 2, stop the obsessive research. Focus on doing more than researching. And number 3, the obsession with the mirror and checking symptoms keeps you in the loop of anxiety and depression. When you go from focusing on your symptoms to focusing all of your attention on the behaviors and the solution, your mind doesn't have the ability to overcompensate by focusing too much on the stress and too much on the symptoms. If you stay busy working on the solution, it will change your energy for sure. I wish you guys the best of luck. I know the process can feel long and feel stressful, but hang in there. You guys are warriors. You guys are worth it. And if you just stay on path, have a marathon approach instead of a sprint approach, don't worry too much about the timeline, and use these little tips I gave you in today's video, you can naturally heal your skin. I believe in you. I've worked with so many people that are proving me right. You can go to my website, holistichealthactivation.com, if you need some inspiration. Go to the testimony page and you'll see hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people who have overcome the skin disease naturally and are living an amazing life just like I am. Leave your comments and questions down below. For those of you who are looking to get a hold of me to become one of my skin health clients, there's a link in the description box. There's also a link for the 3 Phases Workbook, which is my step-by-step guide that I've created. Also, last but not least, down in the description box is a link for Skinessa, which is a very helpful tool. It's a probiotic for skin health focused people. Again, I wish you guys a ton of luck. I'll be back with many more videos really soon. Peace.